Hello, everybody. My name is John Samuel, and I work for Workspot. So one of the things I was going to do today is I was going to do a little demonstration of how we can prevent data that needs to remain in the cloud from leaking out onto perhaps end users who are working maybe from home or remotely, physical environments. So this is let's minimize this a bit here. Let's just put this down. This is my physical machine. It's got a red swirly background at the back. If I come over here to my Workspot client, I've already got my Workspot client going. So just make sure all the configurations are up to date. I'm going to I'm going to access my cloud desktop. This is a UK desktop. It's in GCP, and there's me signing in. Here it is. Right now, I've got a little document open here, mate. Now, imagine this is some sort of very confidential information. Obviously, it's for demonstration purposes. So it's not a real credit card number. So there's my name, and I've made up an expiration date. Yeah. One of the things you can do with Workspot is, of course, I could minimize this cloud desktop. There it is. It's back in my system tray. Click and come back straight to it. But I can also reduce the size so that I can see both my physical and my cloud desktop. So if I slide that off to the side here, stop it going on to my other screen, I could actually perhaps start a snipping. In here comes the snipping tool, and I could say, well, I want this information, and boom, now I've managed to grab from the cloud desktop the super secret information. You can see here's my physical machine, but also I've got in view my cloud desktop. We might not actually want that to happen, right? So you might think, right, okay, we really don't want that to be the case. I never want information to leave my cloud desktop to go to the end user's physical machine and perhaps go on from there. And who knows what they might do with it, right? So let's disconnect. Let's not bother saving that. Come back to my cloud desktop. Let's make it full screen. Okay, so it's back to full screen, and I'm just going to disconnect from it now. So let me show you how we can stop, how we can stop or help prevent the sort of leaking of information. So I'm going to come into Workspot Control. Now, Workspot Control is the IT administrators portal. So your end users would never see this. Your end users would never need to sign into this. Workspot has the concept of policies, which we can apply to groups of people or even individuals if necessary. I know me, John Samuel, was in this security policy. Now let me just shrink that down. So we've got various different rules which we could apply, like I don't want to do screen capture, I don't want them to be able to do copy and paste or enable printing, I don't want them to be able to do audio redirection, etc. Lots of other functionalities in here. Now, we never override your GPOs, so if you've got a GPO that allows them to do copy and paste, even if you were to set it to no, we're not actually going to override that. But with the release of the Workspot client 3.7.1, we have a new feature here called Enable Lockdown Mode. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on. Now, what you'll see is a lot of these radio buttons jump over to the no there. So I'm going to set that over there. So lockdown mode sets some maximum restrictions on data transfer between the cloud desktop and the physical device. Okay, so I'm going to say yes to that. And you can see now a lot of them have been populated. But I'll show you this brings in a little bit more than just stopping copy and pasting, because of course there might be some recording software running on the actual physical machine. So I'm going to save that. So that's now applied to me. I don't need that to be up anymore. So let's go back to the end user persona. Now, let's make sure my client is refreshed. There you go, I've refreshed it manually. It would have done that automatically, but I might have to wait some seconds for that to happen. So if I come back to my cloud desktop, this is the same cloud desktop I opened before. It'd take us back to exactly where we left it off, okay? And that was the case where it's got this super secret information in, right? Okay, so here you go, credit card information. So if I open up this and do restore, it doesn't work. I can't minimize the screen. I can't get back to the physical machine anymore. Now, if I do Control-Alt-Delete, it would take me to being able to shut down or lock the cloud desktop, but I still can't get access to my physical machine. So I don't need to do that. And that would have been the same if I'd hit that button there. Yeah. Okay. So now I can't grab this information. Okay. So if I was to do a screen capture, etc., I wouldn't be able to take that onto my physical environment. So I'm going to do it. So I'm going to print that screen there. I can't minimize. Okay, so all I can do is disconnect. So if I then bring up Paint, okay, and I do Control Paste, so I've not been able to bring that information down. I can't, if I go back to my cloud desktop, the information's still there. So, you know, it's let this open up, but I can't move it to the side like I was able to before. To my other screen to actually allow me to take a picture of it with my physical machine. Now, does this stop me picking up my mobile phone and taking a picture of this screen? Click. Absolutely not. So that's why I say it's not a total solution. If you're that concerned about your end users perhaps filming information, maybe having a GoPro on their foreheads, you know, filming everything they're doing, then of course you might want to enable have the camera going watching somebody all the time. Another thing which we can do in Workspot as well is we can watermark this screen. So this screen could have a watermark going all the way across it saying workspot.com or nameofcompany.com. Yeah. That would mean that if somebody did take a photograph of the information, it could be then used in evidence against them. But that might be a bit like the closing the stable door after the horse has bolted type thing. Anyway, hope that shows you how we can lock the cloud desktop so that they can't get to their, I'm clicking away here, can't get to their physical machine. They can't, we can do as much as possible to stop that leaking across, okay? So let me disconnect my cloud desktop and come back to the actual recording, and I'll see you next time. Hope that's been useful. If you want, if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Hopefully I covered all the bases. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.